I think one of the most detrimental things that we can do in specifically when we're not only attempting to build relationships, but I think as we're maintaining and we're growing in relationships, is making the mistake of not assuming positive intent. Like I think that's one of the biggest catches. It's one of the biggest hangups we have is that we don't assume positive intent until proven otherwise. I think a lot of us, what happens is we go into a scenario and we assume negative intent. Like we assume that the people are out to get us. We assume that people's intention, the very first thing they want to do is attack us, get us, and hurt us. When in fact, especially if it's somebody we care about, especially if it's somebody that we love, why would we make the assumption that they don't have positive intent? Like why do I at times default and make the assumption that when my wife says something, why do I not assume the good in what it is that she's saying? Why do I immediately go to, oh, she doesn't love me, she thinks that I'm bad and I did a bad job and now she doesn't like me? Like, why would I go there? Like, I think I go there because that's on me. It has nothing to do with her. It has everything to do with my inability to see the clarity in which she has, and also my inability to recognize maybe what it is that she recognizes about me that I just miss. I think we have to be able to assume positive intent until proven otherwise. Like, why would anybody who loves us intently want to hurt us? And if that is the case, and they do, then it's time to create boundaries. It's time to put up a space where that no longer they can have that opportunity or privilege to have that kind of impact in our life. I think one of the greatest things that we can do for one another is assume positive intent until proven otherwise. Assume that people love us. Assume that they care about us. Assume that if they have the desire to give time, effort, and energy to want to participate in a relationship with us, then their intent is good. Their intent is to care about us. Their intent is to know they are for us. And if you are in a position where you are recognizing there's more than one relationship where you have to stiff arm, you have to put an arm's distance, you have to create a barrier between you and the people around you because you're unsure and it's unsafe and are they gonna take advantage of me? Those are not people that you should be around. And I'm not making a judgment about those people. I'm saying there is something in that space that is broken. I don't believe that we were created to live a life where we are forced to put up a barrier or create a distance or an arm's length between everybody that's around us because we're afraid they're going to get us because everyone's out to get us, because I don't think that is true. I think maybe that requires for us to do some deep looking inside to figure out what it is that we're trying to protect and keep safe because potentially it's been hurt before.